Physics tells us that only the body ever dies.
In my room at night, I would see images. I would feel people that I couldn't see. I didn't know what those senses were, except for that I slept with the light on, and I'd run down the hallway and I'd tell my parents there were people in the room. And they'd be like, "You're a drama queen."
I think it's amazing that they're teaching us how to become mediums.
I just want to say it was a weekend full of goals met, loved ones coming through, love was all over the place, angels showed up.
Her way of figuring out if I was for real was to hand me a photo and say, "What do you pick up here?"
The thing about getting a reading from a psychic medium or an evidential medium like Susanne Wilson or like Tina Powers is that it's life-changing.
And giving messages or just whatever is happening, we always go back to what's our intention. It's to help and heal.
I see the opportunities to use these tools in my family and in my work. And not in an overt way, but just in a way that helps other people.
The accuracy was unbelievable.
The fact that my father came through, and he's been gone for 48 years.
I mean, she said two things specifically that I heard during a meditation that no one would have known about, that I even wrote down in a journal, and they were very poignant to the place I'm at in my life right now.
She was pretty accurate on a lot of the things that she said, but only I would know.
You know, the fact that she said he was funny and that he had cars and things like that, and that he was very proud of me. That was really special.
I mean, she brought forth evidence that it for sure was my grandmother. There was nothing ambiguous about it. And then what she told me, the message she gave me from my grandmother, was actually very life-changing.
You can go into a reading like that and be in the greatest depths of despair, thinking that your loved one is lost forever, and have a reading and feel like you're on top of the world.
Every single person here has the ability to make his or her own connection with their own loved ones in spirit. You just need to know how.
Don't be afraid to be wrong. This is supposed to be fun, the information helpful for somebody. And I have this great friend said, just let the light work through you.
She opened the door to me understanding unconditional love, which I felt in the work with her, and manifestation and believing in myself. A lot of healing, and not just for me, about forgiveness, so relationships with others.
Really surprised at all of the people who had these eggshell moments when the light just came streaming out.
The weekend for sure helped to solidify the path that I'm on and opened me in different ways to further my connection.
And I learned a lot of just little tricks and tidbits that I didn't know.
The camaraderie was, Tina and Susan both said that it was unique.
Beautiful energy.
Lots of love, and I was blown away.
I would completely recommend this for anyone on their own personal spiritual journey or just looking to grow in a lot of aspects of their personal life.
I highly recommend for people, the world is moving at such warp speed, and if we could all tune in, slow down a little bit and tune in a little bit more, we could bring a lot of comfort to ourselves and to others in a world that's pretty crazy right now.